Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you guys with a review on the Master Palette by Mario from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I reviewed this palette on my blog maybe about 4 days ago or so. It is actually the release date that they're going to be having it in Sephora, so I'm super stoked about that and excited to be sharing it with you. So if you're deciding that it's something you want to purchase, then you can get as much information as you possibly can with what I'm sharing with you now. It's going to be available at Ulta and Sephora stores as of the 20th, which is today. It is, I believe, online at both locations as well, and I think it's sold out at the Anastasia website. I'm not too sure, but I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys my thoughts on this palette. I've had it for, I want to say, about 2 weeks now. I've used it many times. Like I said, I've already reviewed it on my blog, and I am using the colors in this palette to create this very easy, wearable, super 2-minute makeup. Literally just 2 shadows and mascara, and I was good to go. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about this palette now. I will put the price for it right here. It will also be listed down below. I got this palette as an early release, so I'm super excited to be sharing it with you. Mainly, I had talked about this in another video before. I met Mario before, Mario Dedivanovic. I'm never gonna get this right. I keep saying Dedivanovic. Dedivanovic. He has a very interesting last name, as people say I do as well. So anyway, I got to meet him in August, and I actually got the sneak peek to this palette then and got to see it, play with it, feel it. Whereas really nobody had seen what this palette looked like prior to the people that he was working with. So it was really, really cool that I was able to see this up close and personal, and as soon as I did, I knew that I had to put it on my list. Now, waiting from August until now, I must say, is one of the most difficult things ever. I knew it was a palette that I was gonna get, so it was already on my thoughts and my mind. Like I said, I will put the price for the palette right here. This palette is very similar to those that you would get from Anastasia Beverly Hills. The packaging very similar in quality. It's compact, but yet you still got a nice magnetic closure. It's super sleek. I love the gold embellishments and details. The printing on here is really nice, that kind of gold foil, which I really do enjoy. It's just very classic Mario, which I like so much about it. I just love the gold and black. If you guys follow me, you know I love gold and black and purple. So I definitely love this. Now this I would consider your glam or everyday to glam neutral palette. A lot of people look at this palette and they think to themselves, I have a lot of neutrals already, so I really do not think I need a palette like this. But I am just really loving this, and it's turning out to be one of my favorites, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. So let's go ahead and jump into the palette itself. It does come with a mirror, like most of Anastasia palettes do, or all of them that I know of. And you also get a dual-ended brush. Now this brush is a little different from some of the other palettes that I've gotten from her. I think I have the Modern Renaissance palette, Tamana, Amrezy, and I think the Catwalk palette are some of them that I do have. This one has a shader brush on this side, and then you have a fluffy blending brush on the other side. I know on some of the other palettes, I believe it was more of a pencil type brush. You could definitely use this to work on your lower lash line if you wanted to blow out your lower lash line or add color, but I really love the versatility here. You can definitely create the looks for blending or applying transition, applying anything, and then packing the color on or smudging. So you really do get really good versatile type of brush here. And like with anything from Anastasia, when it comes to brushes, these are always really good quality. I'm always impressed with the brushes that come with her palettes. Next, you get 12 gorgeously beautiful shades. Now, like I said, anyone who looks at this palette is going to probably be, I don't need that palette because I already have those kind of colors. And it's true. If you are a makeup lover and you see this, honestly, straight up, if I had seen this without seeing it in person before it was released and playing with it then, I would have been like, I don't need that. I do have those colors. And I do. I could probably pull out several palettes that I have that have similar shades, if not complete dupes for them. But the texture of these are just wonderful, you guys. Everything about this palette just really speaks quality. Even for the price point, I'm very impressed. As I always am. I have several Anastasia palettes. I'm always impressed with them. But something about this palette just completely wows me. And I'll tell you about it for sure. Let's talk about the shades. Again, you get 12 gorgeous shades in this palette. This palette was created, the colors created rather, with inspiration from places and people that Mario used as inspiration and that inspire him. So you have Hollywood, New York City, or NYC is what it's called, Kim as in Kim Kardashian, Muse as in muse or inspiration, Marina, who is Mario's sister, Claudia, Lula is Mario's mom, Isabella, Violetta, Fifth Avenue, Bronx, and Paris. Now, these shades are, like, again, very neutral toned, but still very gorgeous shades. You can use an everyday look, which like I have here. For my eyes today, I have Lula kind of blended into the crease softly with the blending brush that's included, and then Muse, which is this gorgeous kind of burgundy shade right here. That is a shimmer tone shade. I have it packed on my lid and then lightly blended into the crease with the blending brush. And then I took a little bit of Fifth Avenue and just tapped it right on the inner corners of my eyes. But I've had this makeup look on for most of the day, so it's probably faded some. But the shades here are gorgeous, and I'm going to go ahead and just get in so you guys can get a better look. I am absolutely loving this palette. It's going to be probably one of my favorites. I've been using this and the Lorac Mega Pro 3 consistently. Fall is the time of year when I tend to use the most makeup or more makeup throughout the year, and I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm going to go ahead and get in closer so you guys can see swatches of how these look. So the first color here we have is Hollywood. Hollywood is a kind of satin slash shimmer shade. It's a gorgeous cream toned color. Perfect for an inner corner highlight. NYC is a gorgeous bronze tone shade. That's NYC. Kim is a beautiful shade. It just kind of reminds me of the shades that Kim normally uses on her lid. It's a mid-tone shimmery brown. Muse is what I have on my lid, and it is a shade that is so buttery and so beautiful. It is a kind of burgundy brown. Marina is a champagne type shade. That's this one right here. And as you can see, these are so buttery, you guys. And then you have this gorgeous kind of shimmery charcoal gray, but it's light, almost has like that silver reflect look to it. And that's the top row shades. The top row is the row that basically has all of the metallic and shimmery type shades. Now we're going to get into a few of the mattes. There are 3 mattes in this palette, but they feel like satin. This is Lula, which is a gorgeous kind of transition taupe brown. It's just beautiful. And then you have Isabel, which is a beautiful kind of orange. It's great for transition, great for all over the lid. It's that orangey brown tone. And Violetta is just the perfect kind of chocolatey brown shade, which is perfect for all over the lid for a matte look or a crease shade. We have Fifth Avenue, which is a beautiful shimmery champagne. Then we have the Bronx, which is probably one of my favorite shades. It's kind of a golden green, and it just looks beautiful on the lid, you guys. And last but not least is Paris, and this shade is so pretty. It's just your gorgeous type of light brown with a golden hue to it. And this is the bottom row of shades. So overall, you guys, that's why I wanted to bring this review to you. And another reason why I posted my review so early before the release on my blog. The reason being is these shades are just gorgeous. If you are looking for buttery, beautiful colors that you can use every single day, I highly suggest this. It's not sponsored. This is not a PR sample. I did purchase this with my own money, but immediately when I first saw this palette, I absolutely fell in love with it. I knew it was something that I definitely needed to get my hands on. The shades are just so buttery. If you are a fan of Lorac shadows, you will definitely love this. The textures are very different from your regular Anastasia palettes. It seems like she had changed up her formulation, because even the modern Renaissance palette has nice buttery shades that I'm super enjoying. This palette is just so complementary to so many and pretty much all skin tones. I love it. It's reasonably priced for high-end quality. You get really good quality in this palette. But you also look at the name, and the reason why I'm such a fan of Mario is because he came from humble beginnings. Mario started working at Sephora as a fragrance specialist, or whatever they call them, someone who sold fragrances. And you know, people were asking him about makeup, and he got into it. Now, when he started in Sephora, the person that was at Sephora, his boss, basically said, oh no, you can't do makeup. And look at where he's come now. He's now known as the king of contour. He creates gorgeous looks, and while he's known for contouring, I love this because it speaks a lot about who he is as a person. He loves these kind of effortless, soft, glam type looks. He explained this at his masterclass that I attended. He loves those soft, glam looks. He loves effortless beauty. He loves timeless beauty. You know, he loves making a woman feel good about herself without packing on a lot of stuff. And we don't really realize that because we see the Kardashians online and, or you know, on TV, and we think, oh well, they have so much makeup on. But you know, he does that because it's what they love to do. But it also gave me a different sense of the Kardashians as well, because they helped him and they really encouraged him and helped to get his name out there as well. And because of that, it's just awesome. I really enjoy this. And Mario, if by any chance you're watching this video, congratulations. I am in love with this palette. I think it'll be one of my favorites. Like I said, the colors in here are definitely something that you could use for anything. Prom, wedding, everyday, glam, everyday. I mean, you have everything that you could possibly need. The only thing that's not in here is a black, but most of us have our favorite black eyeshadow that we like to use anyway. This is just great to create those looks. But I definitely wanted to share this with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. You guys get more swatches there if you want to take a better look at that as well. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for joining me, and definitely comment down below and let me know if this is a palette in your sights, if you like it, if you love it, if you have it, if you want it. Tell me down below and let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.